Go.
Hi guys, this is Danny from CrossFit Streatham. I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys that are coming this next couple of weeks with us to do your free trial. As you guys can kind of see with the lighting and stuff that's happening, everything's starting to start to come together. So what I basically want to run through quickly with you guys is the way that a class setup would work. At the moment, we're going to go old school and go on the whiteboard. But in the next couple of weeks, once we've got all of the electrical set up, everything will be on our TV screens and it'll be through Wi-Fi itself. So you'll actually be able to see on your apps. You could probably see it now. What you guys are going to do, that same app will be available in class in our kiosk. For now though, we're going to use the whiteboard and I just basically wanted to run through how it would normally work. So we normally come in, say your class would start at 6:30 a.m. for those of you that get up nice and early. We tend to start to filter into the gym at around 10 past, 6:15. We're a little bit groggy, we have our water and things, and we start to generally do just like a general warm-up. So we normally have something that's on the board, so when you guys come in, you're able to kind of start moving without just fobbing around a little bit. With that, we normally put a warm-up on the board. So so for today, for what you guys would do, for example, we would mobilize and we'd give you a little mobility piece to do. Then when 6:30 hits, we'll bring everybody in and we'll actually give you guys a 10 to 15 minute warm-up specific to what we're actually going to do on the day. So there'll be something to obviously do before the class starts for the guys that do come in a little bit earlier. Over time, we'll start to give you things that you need to do anyway, so everyone will have their own little bits and pieces of accessory work. With winter coming in, it's going to be nice and cold. So when the guys come in, the first thing we're going to do is keep the jackets on, get the body moving, get the blood pumping to get you guys a little bit sweaty, okay? So that's what your warm-up would be. We'd all bring you guys together and then we'd run through the itinerary of the day. So we'd go through the workouts. We have 3 pieces, especially for foundations. Up to the CrossFit pieces, we have 4 to 5 session pieces in the actual hour. So we'll be doing a skill, a strength, and a WOD. That's the way that we would kind of run it with you guys. The skill is normally gymnastic based or teaching of a weightlifting piece. Today we've got double unders, so that's where the rope goes around twice when we skip, and the hollow position. So the hollow position forms the basis of all of our gymnastics, and we'll go through different progressions for those things. So a hollow ties in for the double unders. A lot of the guys struggle with the double unders just because of not being able to skip for a really long time, where the girls pick it up really quick. That would be spend 10 to 15 minutes. Obviously we can do them in different fashions, so I go with the partner, or we do it for timed sets once everybody kind of gets the hang of it. Then we'll move on to your strength piece. So your strength piece for this day would be a front squat. For the guys that are brand new, we would teach the front rack position. Obviously, depending on your mobility in the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, and then the hips and the knees and the ankles, we would obviously change this up. Some of the guys that are coming in are experienced lifters. So we try to range for every person. We go for 5 sets of 3 to 8 reps. The lower scale of the 3 reps is more of the strength side of it. The 8 reps is more of the conditioning side. And then I've got here, depending on experience, we'll obviously cater that to each person. Our TUT is our time under tension. So regardless of what's happening, to make sure that the criteria of the lift is achieved, we give the guys a set number of seconds that they need to be in each position. So the TUT for this is 3 seconds down, 2-second hold at the bottom, make sure that we're nice and strong in that position. Driving up, the X is normally where the magic happens, and then the 1 at the top is just to reset. So we'll go through that. That typically takes anything between 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how much rest and recovery that we ask the guys to have, changing of the plates, working in pairs, etc. And then the workout comes up. So workouts can either be partner-based, individual, teams. This morning in the box, we had some of the tooting guys come down, and they did a partner workout or teams of 3. Pretty disgusting, because even though you're sharing the load is quite a high volume. So the guys have got here max calories on the Airdyne, so that's more engine based. We've got the Airdyne over there, so if you can just turn it and face it there. That's the Airdyne. It's a mixture between a spinning bike and a cross trainer. Because you're going with your legs and your arms at the same time, there's nowhere for the blood to shunt up and down, so there's a lot of lactic acid in the body. So that gets pretty tiring really quick. And then we have total reps for wall balls. So your workout will be scored with two scores, total calories on the Airdyne and total reps of the wall balls. We'll obviously teach you guys the wall ball position. It's very, very basic. And then as the workout goes through, your coaches will be moving through you constantly, making sure that your form is correct, that you're doing things that you should, and making sure that we scale it if you obviously need it to be scaled. So the wall balls are underneath me. They're nice and chunky, and they're obviously color coordinated. We went with a company that uses pounds for these, so this is a little bit different for us at the moment, but this is how it would run. So this is a 12-minute AMRAP. It's as many reps as possible, and then we would start to put the workouts, the people's names, your teams, and then we would obviously see what it would be like on the side. So this will typically take an hour. Once we're done, one of the things that we say in CrossFit is that we don't stop until everybody's done. So we cheer everybody on regardless of what happens, because this is an AMRAP. Everyone will finish at the same time. So after that, we all cool down together. If we have time in the mornings, the guys run off anyway. But there's showers and stuff upstairs. The guys cool down together. We have a bit of water. We talk about the breakdown of the workout if some of the guys really struggled with the strategy of it, because there's different strategies for different things. And then we can generally do other things. So the guys have certain mobility exercises that they do after their session, and we spend maybe 10-15 minutes afterwards making sure that you guys stretch. So this is the way that a typical session would run. The sessions from now until the beginning of November will run just like this. So if we've got more experienced guys in the box that are coming in, that have obviously done CrossFit before, please don't be taken aback by the fact that it's foundations. We can obviously scale things higher and lower for you guys, so we can have an RX, a scale 1 and scale 2. We're going to try to facilitate that as much as we can. But obviously this is for everybody to get a taste of what CrossFit is like, and obviously to build a community. So it's really important that you guys understand the structure of the sessions, and that you obviously know what's going to happen. So for now, the board's obviously done. The gym has kind of been kitted out slightly. So this front area here, if Julia just pans out and kind of spreads through, this area here is all kind of done for you guys for this week. And then it comes all the way around to here. Once we're done with this area, this should be all ready and prepped for Monday. The next area 2 and 3 up there, it's going to be black completely. There's a reason for that. It's still a building site. So what we're looking to do in the next 2 weeks is make sure, depending on the demand from you guys, is to make sure that that's all ready and set anyway. So the electrician's coming in on Monday, and he will start to have really good lighting all the way through. For now, we've just got a couple of work lamps, which works really well. And then upstairs, our showers and our toilets are fully functional, and we're just going to put push lights all the way through to make sure that you guys are guided. So if you guys do need to shower in the morning, that's not going to be drama. We'll make sure that there are towels and stuff available anyway. And then as far as that is, that's about it. So we have 2 entrances. What we'll do is we'll make sure that we use the side entrance in the morning. So this entrance just over here, just so that you guys don't have to tramp to and from through the building site. So this area will become your main area to come through. I'll be taking the first session on Monday morning and Monday evening, and then I'll be here the majority of the time anyway. So if you have any questions, if something feels untoward, if you're not really sure what's going on, you're having issues with your Wodify app, or you can't log in, let me know. I'm now going to be on my phone for the rest of the 2 days. I've been in here most of the time, so if I haven't got back to anybody, I'm really sorry. But the idea is to obviously just make sure that this is ready for you guys on Monday. So thanks for tuning in, and if you have any questions, let me know. Take care. Bye.